Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about our project that is to display a menu card in e-ink display. For using e-ink display, we are connecting the e-ink paper with Raspberry Pi. So we have to install lot of libraries, especially for e-ink display. So first we can see the connection of the what are the pins available in the e-ink display and what pins we have to connect in the Raspberry Pi. The first one is VCC. So we already know we have to connect the VCC with 3.3 volt and the ground, and then DIN pin is MOSI, and then SCLK in pin 23 and CEO in pin 24, and RST is pin 17, or in board it will be 11, and the last pin we have to connect in pin 18. So this is the this is the basic pin connection in that. For that, if the pin connection it will be confusing if we use jumper wires to connect that. To make it easy, we can buy a driver hat, a little bit up down up and. So in this you can see there is a driver to connect to connect the Raspberry Pi and the e-ink display. So if you buy this driver, the connections will be easy. Otherwise if you're using connection with the jumper wire, means it will be confusing if we either if we either connect the right pin or wrong pin. So to make it easy, you can go for drivers and down, little bit down. So the next part is you have to enable the SPI interface. So the Raspberry Pi and the e-ink display using SPI protocol to communicate. For that we have to enable the SPI pin in the Raspberry Pi. So before that we have to install the Raspberry Pi OS in SD card. So we have to buy some micro SD card. So we have to insert the reader, and we have to install the Raspberry Pi OS in the SD card. After that, installing the Raspberry Pi OS, we have to reboot the Raspberry Pi OS in our PC or laptop. From after that, connecting VNC viewer and connecting the VNC viewer and connecting the VNC viewer, we have to install the Raspberry Pi. So we have to connect the Raspberry Pi with our lap. So up, little bit up. So in the stay little bit down. Stay. So in that, after rebooting the Raspberry Pi OS in our laptop, we have to enable the SPI pin. So we have the SPI configuration in our Raspberry Pi. For that, to open the Raspberry Pi terminal, and we have to install the command that sudo raspi config. After we have to install this command in the terminal, we have the option choose the interface SPI and click yes. After that, we have to reboot the Raspberry Pi, and for that sudo reboot. So in that you can see this so you can see this window will be display. In that you can choose interfacing option, configuration connection to peripherals. After that you can choose P for SPI configuration. Down. So after configuring the SPI configuration, this window will be shown. Would you like to SPI interface to be enabled? Means you can click on S and you can enable the SPI pin in your Raspberry Pi OS. Then Then you have to install the libraries for e-ink display. So e-ink display and Python libraries, we are going to code using Python. For that, install BCM 283 file libraries and install wiring file libraries. These two libraries will ensure will enable the configuration code using Python. After that, you can install Python 2 libraries, or if you want to install Python 3 means updated version means, you can install Python 3 libraries for by the following commands like sudo apt get update, sudo apt get install Python pip and Python pill and Python 3 nummy and rpi gpio. That command will enable the gpio pins in Raspberry Pi. Like that, you can install the Python libraries. Then you have to download the Raspberry Pi and Raspberry Pi. So for the and you can ensure using, you can go to the GitHub, you can see lot of example codes or predefined in that. You can load that and you can see your predefined codes in that. If we are using Python means, we have to enable the Python code for the Python code for e-ink display. So go to Python. Okay, so in that we are using Python means, we have to enable the ePaper display commands like epd config and ePaper libraries and font size. These are the three important commands in ePaper display. So if you can see, if you type the cd python examples means, you can it will display all the display size like 2.4 inch, 1.5 inch, up to the large size of the ink display. Here we are using 2.9 inch display. So if you click that 2.9 inch display, you can install the examples for that 2.9 inch display. So here you can see the 2.9 inch display. In that, you can enable the example for libraries like 2.7 inch display we are using. It will be done. So in that, you can see that to print to display the 2.7 inch examples in for black and white, black white red, for that we are using v2 version. So we are clicking this and we are download the commands for this 2.7 inch display. Then Python, go to Python. So now we will see, after downloading the libraries for 2.7 inch for Python, we can code the code using Python. So in that, there is a lot of commands for especially for ePaper display. We are coding. We will code. We was familiar in coding in the Python, but it will be when come to the code for e-ink display, it will be differ from what we are coding normally. So there is a lot of new commands you have to learn, and a lot of new style of coding you can need to compare to normal LCD display or LED display. In this it will vary a pixel size, so you have to learn about that. So I will in this presentation, I will tell you some basic commands required for this. The first one is bottom interface. We have to initialize the epd config.file and file package underlying interface. So that is a df module in int and exit. So these two functions will will enable the driving for e-paper. And onboard you have having like a module center, low, ultra, and like that. And then after that you have the GPIO, read and write, and SPI, read data. So these are the three commands to get the to send the to get the input from GPIO pins and to communicate through SPI. Little bit down. So after that you have to driver interface. For that you can code like for 2.13-inch e-paper display or 2.9-inch e-paper display, like that. If you are using, we are using 2.7-inch display, so we code like 2.7-inch e-paper display, like that. Then if you clear a paper, you can use function def clear self and def clear color, if you want to black, if you want to white, if you want to red. So you can use this colors. And conversion image to array means you can use this def get buffer and self comma image, like that function you can use. And then transmit one frame to image, like you can use this command. Then if you want to sleep, if you want to and if you want to exit the code, if you want to end the code means you can use the def sleep self command. After that you can for testing function you have to same you have to download for your 2.7-inch. We are download the libraries for your according to your display size. Okay, here from this you have to the orientation. This will be a main important part in displaying the any image or any text in the in display. So if you want to black image means, if you want to maintain the display will be fully black means, you can use black image equal to black image transport image dot rotate 270 degree. If you want to see the if you want to fill the image fully red means, you can use red image. So this is the format. And if you want to rotate means, you can command like rotate 90 degree, rotate 180 degree, rotate like 270 degree, like that. Little bit down. So little bit down. Yeah, so if you want to yeah, okay, so if you want to set any if you are coding in Python, so you have to install the library first. So that is for sudo apt-get install py3 libraries. And then the pil is a library for to draw and text or draw an image, to import font. So this is a important library for especially for e-ink display. Then we have to set the image buffer for drawing. So for that you can use this command. And then to draw image, to upload an image, you can use draw equal to image draw and draw image. Then if you want to draw a rectangle, if the draw means, if you are using in Python, there is a statement called print. Print means there is to print any like to print any values or any text. To display that, we using function called disp. In that in display we are using draw command. If you want to display any text, if you want to display any shapes, or if you want to display any image, you have to use the command draw. So if you want to display a rectangle means, if you want to draw a rectangle means, you can use the command draw rectangle 0, 10, 200, 34 and fill 0. This values indicate the pixel size in the e-ink display. So what is mean by pixel size? the ink, if I take the 2.7-inch ink display means it will vary, like there is a each the 2.7-inch display will be divided into each pixel size. If you want the each point in the display as calculated as each pixel size. So the starting point will be counted as 0, 1, 2, 3, like it will be goes on to the left to right and up to bottom. It will be counted as 0 to 150 and 0 to 150 based on the display size and based on the font size also. It will be varying. So we have to learn the, like, how to do the pixel size and how to define the character in middle position. Like that, we have to analyze the display and we have to code here. So if we know the rectangle 0 comma 10 means the rectangle 0 comma 10 means it will start the pixel from 10 and it will go up to 10th pixel. If we start at 0 and it will go up to 10th, so we can know it as it will be length of the display. And then height of the display will be height of the rectangle will be 200 to 34. If we start from the 200 means it will go up to 34. So like that you can code your display. And fill 0 means if we put 0 means it will indicate black color. If we put 255 means it will indicate white color. So if you want to that the image will be drawing in black means you can use fill 0. And then if you want to little bit upward, up. Okay, so here if you want to draw a line means you can use 16 comma 60 comma 56 comma 60. That will indicate like the first parameter type of coordination, like 16 comma 60, and the beginning point will be to 56 comma 60. So like that it will go. And the draw a circle, if you want to draw a circle means you can vary like command like draw dot arc, that is arc. So that is 90 comma 60 comma 150 comma 120. So based on the size you can vary the values. And then if you want to draw a character, if you want to if you want to display a character or text means you have to install the font library, so that you can use this command to install the font library. So the font size will be varying, like 24, 18, 12. So based on this you have to install your libraries. If you want to display a font like 24, if you want to display a font in 12, or if you want to display a font in 18 means you have to install separate font size libraries in that. So that is that. And if you want to display a text means you can use draw text 8 comma 12 means it will start, the h will be start in the 8th pixel and world will be end in the 12th pixel. So the height of the pixel will be ending. So if you want to, the display will be the display will be we can display it for in Chinese language. It is multi language purpose. You can use Chinese, Hindi, and such Chinese, English, and Japanese. 3 language will be displayed in that. So if you want to enable the Chinese language means in that you can put u command in that. So next, if you want to display an image means you can use this image, open that image. So this is the basic commands in that. So next we will see the coding part. So if you want to code in the OS library in Python 5, so if you open the Raspberry Pi OS and you can go to the Python, and if you can code this, go to the start. So in that you can see that import libraries. You have to import all these libraries, and that import logging Waveshare EPD display. The Waveshare is the company introducing the libraries for e-paper display. And then after that you have to install PIL. I already thought that is an important library to display any image draw or font size like that. After that you have to log in log into the e-paper display. Our e-paper display is 2.7 inch, so login info 2.7 inch, and the login info int clear. And then you have to draw the image. You can use the images as drawing and image, and you have to download the font size. You can see font 24 and font 18 commands I downloaded. After that you can print the image or print the text, whatever you want. So here we are displaying a menu card display. So the first one, drawing horizontal image, we have to draw the horizontal image. So for that we are using a horizontal command, and then LP black image, it will be displaying in black, and dark image in it will be dark. And then if you want to display the text means draw a black text to 25,3 means it will start in 25, and the height will be, the width of the space will be 25, and 3 will be the side of the either. So like that we have to print the statements like whatever we want, like menu card, we printing like menu card rice samba curry. So it will like based on the pixel size you have to construct your coding. You have to construct your based on the lines wherever you want, you have to change the pixel size. So same wise we can code for the vertical image. After that we are EPD, we can use this command like time sleep. It is 10 seconds, and login info clear, and the login info go to sleep, and then it will end the code. Okay, now we will see how to now we will see the output of if we run this code, we got the output. If this is the output we got, we will see here the Raspberry Pi is connected on this display, and if we run the code, it will take time to load, and the loading will be happen. And so if you can see that it will take some few seconds to load. So you can see here like there is a menu card will be displayed here. So there is a menu card will be displayed, and then after that this is a horizontal image. The horizontal image will be displayed, and then after that it will take some. So after that it will take some time to load. So this is a vertical image. So in that vertical image you can see what are the menus we typed for the vertical space. So this is the menu card. After that it will go to clear mode, and it will sleep. It will turn it off. So the basic advantage of this e-ink display is if we even remove the power means it will display the current what is the things on the current display means it will display. So it is a low power consuming display. It is evolving display now. So this is our project. Thank you for listening.